Yo, what is going on, everybody? Gabriel Santos here. Today, we're going to focus on one thing and one thing only, and that is for you to choose one thing in your day and to record your actions every day for a week. Okay, what I mean by this: let's say you want to go to sleep. Let's say you want to have 7 to 8 hours of sleep, right? And so let's say that for work or for school, you have to get up by 7 a.m. Okay. This means that in order to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep, you'll have to sleep by midnight or 11 p.m. Okay. So then in this case, the choice that you need to make each day is to sleep by 11 p.m. Okay. So literally all you're going to track is to sleep by 11 p.m. Okay. For 8 hours. Okay. It should be so simple, right? That's all you have to do. You have other things that go on in the day, but all we care about right now for this video is this action, which is sleep by 11 p.m. And just track it. Okay, track it. So today is what? Tuesday, whatever it is, okay? So there's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Let's just do a little 3-day sampler. Okay. All right. So the thing we're tracking on the left side is 11 p.m. sleep for 8 hours, okay? And then, okay, so this is how it would work. On Monday, we take stock. What happened at 11 p.m.? I slept. Okay, checkbox, great. And you can take note. What are the things that led to that decision? Okay, oh, I had to plan it. I had to use discipline. I had to say no to fun, and I had to use my willpower, right? And I actually had to care. Like, I actually had to care and prioritize this. All right, now Tuesday comes along, and it didn't happen, right? Oh, what did I do instead? Oh, I said, fuck it, F it, I wanted to play video games, something came up, right? My friend said a fun thing. It said, let's go do this. So I said, let's go, right? So I changed priorities. I know it's not really, can't really read that. Okay. Now let's go to Wednesday. Okay. Wednesday. Again, same thing. Oh, didn't do it. Didn't do it. Okay. What happened? I don't know. Couldn't sleep. Right? Or, I don't know, just didn't want to. Okay. Now the point of this exercise, I know you can't read any of this, guys. The point of this exercise, and this is something I've been discovering for myself, is that there is oftentimes a huge discord between what we say we want, what we actually do, and what we actually say we care about. And it's actually kind of shocking, right? And the great thing about this process is we become aware of where we have conflicting values, where we have conflicting goals, and ultimately what decisions we're making and why we're making them, right? And so on the first day, there was clearly full intention on hitting this goal. You planned it, you had discipline, you had willpower, you cared, you were willing to trade off fun for rest, right? Great. And that's what it looked like to nail this goal. Now let's go to Tuesday. What happened? Didn't do it. I said, fuck it, right? Fuck it is the opposite of caring. You wanted to play more instead, which is different than sacrificing fun. You change your priorities, which is different than planning and discipline. So you can see how we say we want one thing, but our values and our priorities and the principles that we are operating from don't coincide with the goal. And what's even funnier is that not only do we end up making decisions that are the opposite of our goal, we then have a story around why that happened. And on the worst end of it is like, I'm just not capable, is the story. Or it's, wow, no matter what I do, I can't follow through. It's like, no, that's not true. you just said fuck it. You just said I'd rather play, and you just said, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow. That's really what happened. That has nothing to do with your ability to do it. You just literally weren't operating from that same place like when it actually worked. Okay, and you could say the same thing for Wednesday. And so try this out, y'all. Pick your action, whether it's sleep at 11 p.m. or go to the gym after work or before work, or instead of buying fast food, I go to the grocery store and get something, whatever it is, right? And this is the fun part, because this is where you get to change your life. This is where you get to follow through. This is where you get to figure out what you're doing that's not working. And so this is actually the fun part. And so enjoy this process. Enjoy this process of tracking. It's not supposed, it's ultimately just a process and a tool to help you understand what you're doing and why your actions aren't aligning with your plans and goals. And hopefully by the end of this, you'll just begin to see very, very clearly and very quickly. It's like, oh, that's weird. Turns out I thought that I was committed, but I actually wasn't. Right? And you'll see just like how I see for myself. It's like, oh, okay, I make 4 videos. What did I do from 8 to 11 when I said I would? This is me looking at my screen, my logs. Oh, I just said fuck it and played video games instead. Oh, okay, interesting. Well, that's not going to work, right? And it's not a shame thing. This is not about shaming video games. This is not about shaming procrastination. This is just about logistically taking a look at how we are spending our time, the actions and the choices that we are making, and then making adjustments. And usually the adjustment has to do with something internal, right? It's about making some kind of trade-off and embracing whatever trade-off needs to happen, right? If I make a video today, and instead of making the video, I went to the grocery store and I worked out and I cleaned my room and I had a great day, that's all fine and dandy, but did I make time for the video, right? And so it doesn't even have to be about, I dicked around and I just was lazy and I'm such a piece of shit that only plays video games. It doesn't have to be like that. We can spend our whole day doing a bunch of great things, productive things, awesome things, and still not get the important things done. And that's the nature of this video. All right. So hopefully this connected some dots for you. Let me know in the comments down below what your action that you're committed to is. Maybe share a little bit about, what are some trade-offs that you need to make in order to follow through. But in any case, y'all, I hope this video found you well. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.